The Expendables 3 is an upcoming American ensemble action film directed by Patrick Hughes, and written by Creighton Rothenberger, Katrin Benedikt, and Sylvester Stallone. It is a sequel to the 2012 action film The Expendables 2, and features returning cast members Sylvester Stallone, Jason Statham, Jet Li, Dolph Lundgren, Randy Couture, Terry Crews, and Arnold Schwarzenegger. New additions to the cast include Wesley Snipes, Antonio Banderas, Mel Gibson, Harrison Ford, Kelsey Grammer, Kellan Lutz, Ronda Rousey, Glen Powell, Victor Ortiz and Robert Davi. The story follows the mercenary group known as the Expendables as they come into conflict with ruthless arms dealer Conrad Stonebanks, the Expendables co-founder, who is determined to destroy the team. It is the third installment in the Expendables film series. Premise: the mercenary group, the Expendables, led by Barney Ross, come face-to-face with the team's co-founder Conrad Stonebanks. Ross was forced to kill Stonebanks after he became a ruthless arms trader, but Stonebanks survived and has now made it his mission to destroy the Expendables. Ross resorts to recruiting a new and younger generation of Expendables to help the team overcome his old adversary. Cast: confirmed members of the cast include Sylvester Stallone as Barney Ross, leader of the Expendables; Jason Statham as Lee Christmas, the team's knife expert; Antonio Banderas as Gallo, a former member of the Spanish Armed Forces who joins the Expendables; Jet Li as Yin Yang, the Expendables' hand-to-hand combat expert; Wesley Snipes as Doc, Dolph Lundgren as Gunnar Jensen, volatile member of the team; Kelsey Grammer as Bonaparte, former mercenary and ally of the Expendables; Randy Couture as Toll Road, the team's demolitions expert; Terry Crews as Hail Caesar, the Expendables' barrel weapons specialist; Kellan Lutz as John Smollett, the leader of a team of younger mercenaries similar to the Expendables; Ronda Rousey as Luna, an athletic barmaid who teams up with the Expendables. Rousey filmed her role while training to defend her title at UFC 168. Glen Powell as Thorne, a highly trained combat veteran and hacker; Victor Ortiz as Mars, Robert Davi as Garanvona, the head of the Albanian Mafia; Mel Gibson as Conrad Stonebanks, a rogue co-founder of the Expendables and a ruthless arms dealer; Harrison Ford as Max Drummer, an authority figure and pilot who manages the Expendables; Arnold Schwarzenegger as Trench Morza, development. In March 2012, Couture said a third installment of The Expendables might begin production in late 2012, after the release of The Expendables 2. In April 2012, Steven Seagal said he was offered a role in a third film. In August 2012, producer Avi Lerner confirmed that Nicolas Cage had been signed for the sequel. He also said that the producers intended to bring back the series stars, had approached Clint Eastwood about a role, and had plans to pursue Harrison Ford and approach Wesley Snipes after his release from prison. Stallone said, "We're thinking about different concepts. The third one is the hardest. The second is the natural progression. The third, fit unregistered trademark S when the egg gets rare. We unregistered trademark rethinking ambitiously about it. You now have to give audiences something they don't unregistered trademark T expected maybe even going into a different genre." Also in August, Chuck Norris said he would not return for a sequel. On August 13, 2012, Jean-Claude Van Damme indicated that Stallone might include him in The Expendables 3 as Claude Villain, brother of Gene Villain. On October 31, 2012, it was confirmed that New Image and Millennium Films were in the process of pre-selling international distribution rights for The Expendables 3. On December 19, 2012, it was reported that Jackie Chan had agreed to join the sequel on the condition that he would have more than a minor role. In March 2013, Stallone confirmed he was writing a script for the sequel, and that he intended for the film to be more humorous with moments of drama. Stallone also said that Seagal would not be in the film, and that he wanted to cast more young actors in their mid-20s. In April 2013, Stallone announced that Patrick Hughes would direct the sequel. In May 2013, Chan, Snipes, Cage, and Milla Jovovich were announced to be in advanced negotiations to join the film. Filming is scheduled to begin in August 2013. In June 2013, Lionsgate announced that the film would be released on August 15, 2014. In July 2013 it was reported that actor Mel Gibson would portray the film's villain, and in July, Stallone confirmed Gibson's involvement. Also in July, Kellan Lutz, and professional fighters Victor Ortiz, and Ronda Rousey, were added to the cast. It was revealed that the film would feature several younger, technology-oriented action heroes who clash with the veteran Expendables. In August 2013, it was confirmed that Ford, Antonio Banderas and Glen Powell would join the cast, and that Bruce Willis would not be reprising his role as Church. Willis' lack of involvement was cited as a disagreement over money, with production sources indicating that Willis was offered $3 million for 4 days of shooting in Bulgaria, but Willis wanted $4 million. On September 17, 2013, Kelsey Grammer was announced to be in negotiations to join the film. Principal photography began on August 19, 2013, in Bulgaria and at the New Boyana Film Studio in Sofia and ended on October 22. In September 2013, Cruise revealed in an interview that Statham survived an on-set mishap when the truck he was driving plunged into the Black Sea after its brakes had failed. In a November 2013 interview, Couture confirmed that filming had finished, and that discussions for a fourth Expendables film were taking place. Rating: at the 2014 Cannes Film Festival, Stallone announced that he was aiming for a PG-13 rating for the film. Stating that albeit it was close to being rated R, he wanted to reach a younger and broader audience with the new film. On July 1, the Motion Picture Association of America granted The Expendables 3 a PG-13 rating. The given description being violence including intense sustained gun battles and fight scenes, and for language. Release, marketing. On December 19, 2013, a first teaser trailer was released, with the intent of showcasing the large cast of the movie. At 2014 CinemaCon, the official poster of the film was shown for the first time, although it only slightly differs from material shown before, featuring a white background instead of a black one. The marketing scheme of putting a huge emphasis on the film's ensemble cast of famous action actors was continued in early April, when 16 character posters of the film's cast were released and divided over 4 websites for maximum exposure. One day later, the first trailer with actual footage from the film premiered, again highlighting the film's huge cast, being referred to as a roll call trailer by Lionsgate. At the 2014 Cannes Film Festival, Millennium Films hosted a special event promoting the film at the Carlton Hotel, with Stallone, Statham, Schwarzenegger, Gibson, Ford, Snipes, Banderas, Lundgren, Grammer, Couture, Lutz, Ortiz, Powell, and director Patrick Hughes attending. The event lasted the entire day and featured the cast driving down the Creighton in tanks. On June 5, a new TV trailer with new footage from the movie was released. Instead of highlighting the all-star cast like the previous ones, this trailer focused on the new additions to the cast, prominently Lutz, Rousey and Ortiz, contrasting their young characters with the more experienced ones of Stallone and Grammer. The same day, Sylvester Stallone also released a behind-the-scenes video via his Twitter. On June 17, a long cinematic trailer was released, giving a first look at Mel Gibson as Conrad Stonebanks, as well as showcasing the film's story for the first time. A week later on June 23, the new banner was released, featuring all 17 cast members except Robert Davi. A week later on June 23, the new banner was released, featuring all 17 cast members except Robert Davi. On June 4 a new TV trailer was released, containing new footage, although mostly consisting of footage already released. A longer version of the trailer was released a week later, and one day after that, another TV trailer, themed to coincide with the 2014 FIFA World Cup, was released. Sequel. In late 2013, Randy Couture confirmed that, although The Expendables 3 had not yet been released, there were already plans for a fourth installment. This was confirmed in March 2014 by former James Bond actor Pierce Brosnan, who stated that he had agreed with Avi Lerner to star in a future The Expendables sequel. Hulk Hogan claimed on his Twitter that he will be in the fourth film. References. External links: The Expendables 3 at the Internet Movie Database, official website.